So hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing good. Today I'm going to give you guys a quick demo about Swiftcruit platform. So as we all know that technical hiring process is broken. Companies, they spend weeks reviewing resumes, running coding tests and conducting interviews, but still they struggle to identify great engineers. In the age of AI-assisted development, Swiftcruit evaluates candidates with AI native coding environments and conceptual assessments, which basically helps the recruiters to assess not just the coding skills as well as the AI efficiency of the candidates. So I'll quickly guide you guys through the platform. So this is how the dashboard looks like for the recruiter. You can see the total tests, the active tests here, the total credits consumed till date, and the active assessment here. So let's create a fresh assessment. Let's keep the name as front-end engineer assessment. We can decide the duration for which the test will be active. Now the test can be proctored or not. That depends on the recruiter. So what happens is that creating a technical assessment, it normally takes hours. But with Swiftcruit, recruiters can simply paste a job description with some optional instructions, and our AI automatically generates highly relevant coding and conceptual questions that are specifically tailored to the role. So let's say that we use this JD. So this role is about building high quality user interfaces and design systems for a music platform, working closely with designers to create smooth, scalable user experiences across devices. So it has all the qualifications required, the overview of the role, etc. Now you can decide on the language for which the assessment needs to be conducted. The difficulty level, let's keep it hard for this assessment, and some additional instructions like frame it like a real world problem. Click on generate, and now the AI takes around 1.5 to 2 minutes for the question to get generated. Okay, so as you can see that the AI has generated the assessment. This is the problem. This is the starter code, and this is the solution. These are the visible test cases. So the maximum score for this problem is 100. Similarly, for the conceptual questions, you can provide some input for the question generations, like create 10 questions of mixed difficulty level. Now it will create the conceptual questions. Now you can see that it has generated 10 MCQ questions and 1 descriptive question, so of mixed difficulty. So you can see the question here with the correct option and the descriptive question as well. So this is the detail about it. This is the evaluation rubric and the recommended score as well. So once all this is done, you can click on click and create and approve, and it will be added. Let's say you want to create more questions, so you can do that again. And this is the final test duration, 1 minute. And now let's click on create assessment. So you can see that the assessment is created. You can invite the candidates using a simple Excel sheet, which you can upload here. And once done, it will send invite to all the candidates. Okay, so this is how it looks like for the candidate once they have logged in using their email. This is the basic instructions. Begin. So they can choose to attempt the coding challenge first or the conceptual, depends on the candidate. This is how the IDE looks like. So this is the problem statement. This is the starting code. This is the inbuilt AI. So let's say that we ask, explain the problem. So it has explained the problem. And once everything is done, they can submit the code back to dashboard, and now they can attempt the conceptual assessment. So yes, let's click on submit. And once you have submitted, they can't edit anything. Let's click on final submit. Okay, so this is a summary. Okay, so now the recruiters can see the overall result of their assessment in the candidates dashboard tab over here. You can see the total candidates that are invited, number of people who completed the tests, and you can see that the system gives specific recommendations based on the overall evaluation of the candidate, like in the form of a strong yes, mixed, or probably a strong no or no as well. Let's see the detailed review of the candidate. So we can see the overall score that the candidate has scored, the time spent, the overall performance, the AI hiring signal, which is a strong yes for this candidate. We can see the in-depth analysis of the overall evaluation. Plus, the system also gives specific strengths and weaknesses to each of the candidates and the risk flags as well. So this helps the recruiters to analyze the candidates with what their strengths are, the weaknesses are, etc. Now they can see the submissions of the conceptual part. They can also see the coding assessment as a submission. This is the code that has been submitted by the candidate, as well as if they have interacted with the AI. So the candidate hasn't interacted with the AI in this case, so it is empty. Plus, they can also see the session replay of the overall assessment. It takes screenshots if the assessment is proctored. So this is how it looks. So this is all about Swiftcruit. If you are a recruiter, feel free to reach out and we will help you get on with it. Thank you.